Magnificent, Vyasa. Unique. But you must write it down. That way it can reach all mankind. There is so much in it that will be of benefit to them. Why shouldn't I just teach it to my disciples? Vyasa replied. They will recite it at gatherings in different places and people will hear it. Thus it will spread throughout the world. Teach your disciples definitely, Narada agreed. But writing will give it not only permanence, but also accuracy. No matter how good a person's memory might be, it can play tricks. Some important parts might be forgotten or distorted in the retelling. It's an enormous work, Narada, Vyasa objected. Who will be able to take it down completely? Is there anyone who will be equal to the task? Narada clicked the khartal he always carried impatiently. He rose, ready to be off again. That is a problem you will have to solve yourself, respected Vyasa, he said, whizzing off on his magical self-propelling slippers. This was indeed the problem that had been preoccupying Vyasa. Who was capable of writing down his immense work? And then a thought flashed across his mind. Who could advise him better than Lord Brahma? After all, Lord Brahma was the one who had granted him the inspiration to compose this epic. The thought had barely taken shape when the benign form of Brahma appeared before him. His prayer had been answered. Vyasa hurriedly got to his feet. He folded his hands and bowed low before the Creator. His disciples followed suit immediately. Brahma raised his hand in blessing. Then he sat down. "Come sit beside me, boys," he said kindly. "What is bothering you so much, Vyasa? You look extremely worried." "You inspired me to write a great poem, Lord," Vyasa began. "So I did," Brahma nodded. "Is it complete now? What all have you included in it?" "It contains everything possible," Vyasa replied. "It tells of the past, present and future. It describes all the mysteries of life, like fear and disease, death and decay." Brahma nodded again, smiling. "That's excellent," he said. "Have you put in anything about your great work, the Vedas?" "Yes, Lord," Vyasa replied. "I have explained in brief the philosophy of the Vedas and the Upanishads. Also, I have brought in the dimensions of heavenly bodies, like the stars and planets." "What about the rules of conduct?" Brahma wrinkled his brow. "I hope you haven't forgotten that. You know how important dharma is for the world to run smoothly." "No, I haven't," Vyasa said. "I have set down all the rules of conduct, not only for the 4 castes, but also for ascetics. I have also described the 4 yugas or epochs, and the science and the healing of sickness have been included too." Vyasa stopped to think for a moment. "I have also given a definition of charity and how it should be practiced." Lord Brahma's interrogation did not stop there. "And what about the subject of reincarnation?" he asked. "That is discussed in my work too," was Vyasa's prompt reply. "What else have you put into this vast work?" was Brahma's next query. "I have described mountains and rivers, forests and lakes, and all the places of pilgrimage. Even the art of war is explained in detail. Different nations of the world, their languages, the qualities of their people find mention too. Not to forget the spirit of humanity that pervades all." Vyasa paused to draw breath. Then his brow darkened with anxiety. "I have not left anything important out, Lord. But I am faced with a serious problem now. Who in this universe possesses the ability to pen down this enormous composition?" "I am extremely pleased with what you have accomplished, Vyasa. It sounds like the greatest work in all creation." Brahma beamed. "Immensely pleased. I don't think any other poem composed can possibly be its equal. You want someone